Guys, welcome to Boxing Block Center, the home of Nigerian African boxing. Please, if you're new to this channel, make sure you click the like and of course the subscribe button right now. Well, I want to say big ups to each and every one of you that support the channel. I appreciate you all. And yes, we are live. We are live to break this down right now. And if you're watching, please don't hesitate. Do not hesitate to say "I" on the live chat. It's always nice to hear you guys' opinion and hear from you all. Yeah, some of you guys were kind of worried. Big ups to my brother that checked out. The brothers that checked out on me. Big ups to Mavi. Big ups to my brother Anthony, Wike, and the rest. I appreciate you all, and you guys are amazing, man. Can't believe it. So let's get to it. Joshua vs. Usyk is official. Is on in Saudi Arabia, Jeddah, in Saudi Arabia, Arabia Saudita. You know, I've talked about this for since I got back from Spain and Portugal, but sometimes you just got to kind of analyze it in a way. So this is of course a face-off of Joshua. There's a stadium. They are fighting in the stadium right now in Jeddah. There's a stadium they will fight at. Bro, look at the stadium. And it's funny how I did not expect Joshua to have loss of fans in Saudi Arabia. The way they were just sharing and chanting his name. Big ups to my brother Elo King. Elo King. Big ups to you, bro. How you doing? Hope you're good. So the way Joshua's name was being chanted, and of course Usyk was also given his respect. This is Usyk right here taunting Anthony Joshua. Bro, bro, look at the size of Joshua. Just look at the size. Just look at the size, bro. Looking at the size, Joshua he looks like, how will I describe Joshua? He looks like, have you guys watched this movie right here, The Last Kingdom? There was this guy called Vika that was a companion to Utrecht of Bebembo. Like this Vika guy, that Viking guy, Joshua looked like that, bro. And Usyk looks like that Irish guy, but with a lot of balls, bro. I can imagine that Usyk began his career as a middleweight. Can you believe it? As a middleweight. To get to this point is just something that you've got to respect. You've got to give him props for. So the final face-off in Saudi Arabia took place yesterday, and this is Joshua right here. These are two clips on the screen. You have Joshua at the stadium where the fight is going to take place. Fantastic stadium in Jeddah, bro. This is going to attract the world. The world is going to be here. In fact, I was looking at the possibility of applying for a visa and go to Saudi Arabia. I was looking at the possibilities though. It's a very long process. It's very different, in compared to you applying for a visa for a Western nation or something like that. It's very different. There are some requirements, that is needed. Saudi Arabia is a very conservative country. Man, in their own ways, but they are beginning to open their doors now for people that want to explore the culture. It'd be nice to go there, watch the fight live, cover it, talk to the people there. There are some Nigerians who live there. I spoke with one of them the other day, and he were glad to receive me and host me. So it'd be nice to go there. So I'm gonna look at the visa requirements for sure. We'll look at it now. So the fans, Saudi Arabia, all happy that Joshua is in town. Look at them sharing. Let's see if we can definitely let's hear the voices. You can hear it, bro. They're clapping. There's also another clip that I have, but I haven't put. I'm yet to put it up now. That Saudi Arabian were doing. They did the traditional Saudi dance. You know, having fun and sharing up Joshua. The reason why I like this fight is because this fight is going to be taking place in a neutral country. Okay, no doubt that listen to Usyk. He's a dangerous man. So I took my time yesterday. I was trying to analyze this fight, and I looked at the body language of Anthony Joshua. I have a friend who is an expert in body languages. He can definitely read with your body language. He knows what you're thinking. Like he can predict it. So he told me that Anthony Joshua's body language is that of a wounded lion. He told me, they said Joshua's body language is that of a wounded lion. What does that mean? It means in this fight right here, Joshua is going to be even more he will be more dangerous. A wounded lion is dangerous. Like a wounded lion is the most dangerous, I would say, animal on planet Earth. This is a fact. I will tell you right now. A wounded lion is more dangerous. It's the most dangerous animal on planet Earth. Big ups to my brother Lekon Usyk. Usyk, how you doing, bro? Been a long time, been a while. If you're available, let me know so I can get you on the chat right here and get you on here so you can have your take. But Usyk, you're seeing this stuff right here, how both fighters have been received. Usyk said shout out to Boxing Blocksetter and the one and only Ray. Joshua kills Usyk in 7 rounds. Bro, that my friend just told me. He told me that Joshua has the body language of a wounded lion, which means there is something big coming. A possible knockout. Joshua is gonna knock Usyk out. I don't know. I understand. Listen, I'm a boxing fan. I read boxing, I study boxing, I love boxing, and you have to like judge fights on style. You know, I rewatched the fight. Joshua didn't do a lot of things right. He tried to box, which was a very bad game plan. You don't box with a boxing maestro. Like I said yesterday, Usyk is the better boxer. He's a boxer maestro, bro. This guy's been boxing since he was 6. And not only that, he didn't just stop. Listen, this guy's been boxing at elite level for a long time. You know, like this guy had, I don't know, he had over 100 amateur fights against elite or semi-elite opponents. You know, he got beat by a middleweight as well, an amateur in Sean Porter. But look at him now. Do you think Sean Porter will beat him? Will beat Usyk now? It's not happening. Never happening. Usyk has gotten bigger. I don't know. He's also gotten taller. You know, so there's a fight right here that is going to shake the world. Hello King says, if you can reach AJ, please tell him not to box. He should do what we know him for, to be the lion. I think you mean to be a wounded lion. Like he's already a wounded. Joshua is a wounded lion right now. He has the body language of a wounded lion. Like my friend said, Joshua has the body language of a wounded lion, and that is why I said this is fight. This fight is not gonna be a fight where you see Joshua trying to box or Joshua trying to control the tempo. He might try to control the tempo in some rounds, but his main aim will be to rip Usyk's head off, which is going to be very extremely difficult because Usyk, on the other hand, wants to win this fight. He's already looking ahead. Like his promoter said, they want the big prize. They want to be undisputed. How do you do that? By beating Joshua in the rematch and going for the last belt, of which Tyson Fury holds. Okay, currently holds. You know, we don't know Tyson Fury's next movement. Could be this guy saying he wants to retire, he wants to leave boxing. One time he's saying, "Oh, I'm coming back. You know, I need you to get me back. Like you have to deposit the amount of like I think 500 million pounds. That's a £500 million. Come on, man. Who has that? Who's gonna pay that?" So I don't see that happening anyway. So, and if Usyk wins, which I don't want to even imagine because I'm Team AJ all day, Joshua's got this, bro. He's got the reach advantage. He's got he's got more power. Okay. He's got I'm like, let's see. Okay, let's analyze both fighters right now. Let's see what Usyk has over Anthony Joshua. Usyk is a better boxer than Joshua. Does he have the longer reach? Does he have the better boxing IQ? Yes. Does he have the longer reach? No. Does he punch harder than Joshua? No. Can he control Joshua with a jab? Well, looking at Joshua's last performance, he did. But that's because Joshua allowed him to do so. Joshua went in there a little bit hesitant to let his hands go. Okay? So that's the thing when you look at it. So apart from that, and you have to know in boxing, you don't really need to have like to be the better boxer. I'm talking about in the division. You don't need to be the best boxer to defeat your opponent. You have to have a common boxing knowledge. If you have the reach, you use it. You know, if you're a bigger man, you impose yourself as the bigger man. And Joshua should try impose himself as the bigger man in this fight. Joshua should also use so many unpleasant tactics. If Joshua fights clean, Usyk will beat him. The last time Joshua used some unpleasant tactics was when he fought Vladimir Klitschko. Remember, in the 11th round, look at the uppercut. Look at what Joshua did before he landed up to land the uppercut. He used some unpleasant tactic to do that. Klitschko, on the other hand, used a lot of unpleasant tactics. He tried everything, like he literally tried to manhandle Joshua, and he was kind of successful because that got Joshua tired. You remember that when Joshua was gassed out in round 6? In round 6, Joshua was like done in that fight. That's because Klitschko used unpleasant tactics to tire him out. And he when Joshua was gassed out, he thought in his mind, this guy is done. I'm just going to like play with him, toy with him before I stop him brutally. But the outcome was the case. Joshua recovered and found his way and knocked out Vladimir, the great Vladimir Klitschko. So when you look at this fight right here, it's very similar. Similar in terms of boxing IQ. Klitschko have more boxing IQ than Joshua. Usyk does as well. Usyk maybe a level above Klitschko, but Joshua has the size. Klitschko had the size as well. He was as big as Joshua. He was as powerful as Joshua, and everything Joshua had, he had it. But Joshua's will, the will to win, did not allow him to did not allow Klitschko to take advantage and beat him. That will to win came out and made Joshua the victor in that fight. In this fight, Joshua must have the will to win, because he's fighting against a guy right now that is not just trying to box for himself, but he is fighting for over 10 million people in Ukraine who are currently battling the Russian invasion. So basically, Usyk, even though in Saudi Arabia is a neutral ground, hadn't been they fought in the UK, for example, Usyk, we have the fans would be more on Usyk's side. That's the fact. Joshua has lost his popularity in the UK a little bit. The British media, 99% are against Joshua. I would say, hey Joshua, but some will say no, it's jealousy. Well, jealousy leads to hatred. And when you look at Joshua's background, where he came from, how he came into the scene, how he made a name for himself, his background, look at his family history, for example. Look at his family history. His parents are from Nigeria. His dad is half Irish, half Nigerian, because his granddad is from Nigeria. His mom is from Nigeria. Born and bred Nigerian, full blood Nigerian, I'm saying. So, this guy's origin and family history already made it kind of impossible for the British media to accept it. That is the reason why when Joshua came into the scene, he was first branded as the son of a Nigerian parents. But after he became a world champion, he was now branded a British world champion. Yes, I know that the British still support. There's few British people that support Anthony Joshua. They still have fans there, but the Joshua fans in the UK are no longer visible, bro. They are no longer visible. There are more haters right now, or more jealous prats, than there are of fans. But believe you me, since this fight is taking place in Arabia, is a neutral ground, Joshua's hunger will be much more. He called himself the comeback king, saying you can knock him down, but you cannot keep him down. I don't know if I should call Joshua the comeback king. He's done it before, but if he does it this time around, he'll become the comeback king. I will see him as that officially. As of now, I'm optimistic, and I'm hoping Joshua does the job. So like I said, keys to victory for Joshua. Very, very simple. Keys to victory for Joshua. Simple. Keep the range. Keep Usyk on the bay. Set him up with a jab. Don't gas yourself out. Don't exhaust your energy. and manhandle Usyk like a big man that you are. You're the bigger man, the stronger man. Manhandle Usyk. Did you guys watch Usyk and Murad fight? Bro, Usyk Murad fight, even though Usyk won almost all the rounds, let's say even though he won all the rounds, you know, he has some problems with Murad. You know, we have to keep it real. So Usyk, no doubt, is very talented. Very talented. His ring IQ is just something else. It's out of this world. But if you watch the fight against Maurice British, you understand that Usyk can be easily beaten if you have the right plan. And also, not let's forget about Maurice British. Let's go to the Chisora fight. You watched the Chisora fight. You watched it. You saw how Usyk. You saw how Chisora was able to, like, listen. If Joshua applied such pressure, just a little, not even more, bro. Look at Usyk's face. Look at his face after the fight, and look at Joshua's face. Usyk's face was bruised up. You will think Joshua won the fight, but Usyk did win the fight for sure. Joshua did not let his hands go like that because he wanted to, like, jab and move, stuff like that, like beat Usyk in his game, and yet he was able to have such an advantage over Usyk, such a damage. He did some damage to Usyk. Now imagine if Joshua now bring his beast mode out and do all these things I'm saying to Usyk. It will be a massacre. I like the fact that Joshua right now is not smiling. Usyk, on the other hand, is not smiling. Listen, bro, Usyk is a control freak. I like the guy. I'm an admirer of Usyk, because do you know what it takes to come out? Listen, to be from a war zone. Do you know what it takes to go? Listen, I grew up in a very rough area. I grew up in the trenches. You know, I've been in so many fights growing up. So many fights in Benin City. When we lived at Onisha, in Port Harcourt, and the only place I didn't fight was when I was in Bayelsa. You know, my dad was transferred to Bayelsa. That's the only place I didn't fight. In Port Harcourt, I fought there. But I can never compare myself. I've never been to a war zone. I don't know how it looks like. I can never put myself in Usyk's shoes and still be positive. Imagine the trauma, bro. Seeing your family members, friends being killed. You are the war front, defending your nation against the Russian invasion, and still fight, and still have that will to say, I want to go fight you. I want to defend my world heavyweight titles. It's something that amazes me about Usyk. This guy is born different. And believe you me, when Joshua beats Usyk, he will get his due credit. He will get his due credit. Usyk will give him his due credit. Usyk is not a bitter soul. In fact, when Joshua lost to Ruiz Jr., I remember how Ruiz Jr. came out and started trash talking Joshua, started saying all sort of rubbish and crap about Joshua, saying Joshua is not good enough, stuff like that. Usyk still respects Joshua, give him his props. They even took a selfie together, bro. He's just what we call an athlete. I wish he speaks English. I wish his English was that good. This guy would have been a mega star. But because he doesn't speak English, and it's not, if you don't speak in boxing, I have to say You don't have to speak English to be a mega star, but you need to speak English to be a world star. As a boxer, you've got to. It's just a fact, because the English language is literally spoken. There is no country on planet Earth that you won't find a person that understand and speak English. There are countries on this earth right now that you won't find anyone speaking Ukrainian or Russian. No one will know any word in Russian. Maybe also in Spanish as well. Also in French. But in English, you definitely find someone from a country that can understand it. So Usyk has the potential to be a world star, just that the language barrier is there. But it deserves his flowers, and I'm looking forward to this fight. The first fight, I would say, was a one-sided beatdown. Joshua did not impress me. Joshua himself knows that. He knows that. He talked about it. That's why you have to give Joshua his due credit. The guy doesn't try to he always gives his opponent their flowers. He doesn't come out to make excuses, stuff like that. No, it doesn't. It's what you call a real humble fighter. Despite the current situation he's in terms of losing some fans, being doubted by almost everybody. If you go to Joshua's feed right now, you see so many trolls, bro. There has always been trolls. So ever since Tyson Fury came back and did what he did to Wilder, but it's gotten even worse since Joshua lost to Andrews Jr. to the point where fighters themselves didn't believe in Joshua anymore. So Joshua got his belts back, beat Pulev, and now he's about to reclaim his heavyweight world title. I just hope Tyson Fury I hope he does not listen to Fury. He should just act as if Fury does not exist, because Fury is a time waster. Is someone that is going to definitely use everything necessary to distract Joshua. So hopefully Joshua does not allow Fury to influence him. And that's it, guys. Now let me read some of your comments on the live chat right here. Big ups to my brother Osas Tony. Big ups to Mavi Festus. Yeah, the bro that just checked on me not long ago. He said right here, AJ should be more focused on the ball. If he miss the ball, don't miss the man with the ball. That's an idiomatic expression. That's a parable right there, bro. And I do understand where you're going. So I think Joshua knows this. What do you guys make of Robert Garcia, though? Robert Garcia is his trainer. Robert Garcia said something the other day that really surprised me. I didn't know Robert Garcia has never had a world champion or an heavyweight world champion. So if Joshua beats Usyk, Joshua becomes Robert Garcia's first heavyweight world champion. That's sick. That's good. And Robert Garcia does know Usyk very well. So this is why it is very interesting. Robert Garcia knows Usyk very well. So Dos Santos says, can't wait to watch. Tag AJ for life. Hashtag AJ for life. Sandy Red Joff says, let him fight like Fury. The only game plan to defeat Usyk is for Joshua to be aggressive and use his size and knock him out, period. Let him fight like Fury. How does Fury fight, bro? Fury does not fight the same like Joshua. Fury fight very dirty. If that is that what you mean? Fury fight very dirty. And listen, you know, it's easy to say, yeah, let him do that. Have you guys forgotten about Otto Wallin? What Otto Wallin did to like Fury? Fury is very vulnerable when he fights people that are shorter than him with high ring IQ. Usyk is that guy. So Usyk will give Fury more problems than he will give Joshua. But I agree, to your statement that Joshua should fight using the size and trying to impose his will on him, on Usyk. About Rio says Ninja for life. Pick up to you, brother. Wally Wax says Usyk will beat AJ hands down. But that's your opinion, and it is possible. He's done it before, but expect a different fight around this time around, bro. Richard Peter says almost all the heavyweight fighters in division envy and hate success of AJ, but that should be his motivating factor to win always. I cannot say almost. Let's say envy. I don't know, but heavyweights having Joshua in a way, or hating. Maybe they might having Joshua but hating him. I don't know how. Apart from Dillian White, Fury. I don't know if Fury hate Joshua, bro. I think he's jealous and also wish he had what Joshua has. I think Fury, wishes he had what Joshua has. I'm not saying as a fighter. I'm saying as a commercial success. Joshua is a brand. Fury is just a boxer. So you see the difference. Joshua is a brand. Fury is just a boxer. Fury has all the success in the ring, but it doesn't have. How many sponsorship does Fury have? Do you know that Fury has? I only know 2, and those 2 are not world class sponsors, bro. They are sponsors you haven't heard of. One of them is a criminal organization owned by a criminal. Okay, in Daniel Kinahan, who the American government wants to lock up. He has been indicted in some criminal activities or so in the US, and they want to lock him up. Fury has been suspended, Fury has been banned from going to the US. Fury's dad has been banned for life. So there is no clean hands there. But Fury himself, he did cocaine in the past. Joshua is a clean fighter, so let's say that also plays a factor. Joshua is a clean fighter, has never been involved in stuff like that, like taking cocaine, not being dedicated. Joshua carries himself a different way, and you look at his form right here. Look at his current form, bro. You have to say Joshua is, the hunger is there. Look at his current form, bro. The hunger is there. The will is there. He wants to win. He wants to become a 3-time heavyweight world champion. He wants that glory back. And that glory, I think he will get it if he listens to Robert Garcia keep the game plan going and do not sway it. So that is what I would say on that. About Amorian says AJ win. Tony Osa says AJ win this time. DJ Bozzy D says AJ win in the rematch, for real. Danny Stuntman says I'm an Usyk fan and I think both beats Fury. That's another angle if you look at it though. Another angle. You think Usyk beats Fury? It is quite possible that it does, but I feel it will be very difficult, you know, because you see Fury's tactics. Fury is a very dirty fighter, bro. The guy will use every means necessary to, you know, frustrate Usyk. He will use every available dirty tactics to frustrate the shit out of Usyk. It's just the fact. You know, we have to definitely speak the fact. And it depends on the judges. If the fight happens in America and if Top Rank promotes that fight, bro, Fury is winning that fight. Fury will survive. He will find every means to survive. It's just a fact. Against Joshua, it will be more difficult because Joshua knows Fury very well. Joshua understands Fury's weakness and can exploit it. Usyk might not be able to exploit it. He might just box. Fury will do the same. The fight will be super boring. Extremely boring. Fury Usyk will be the most boring fight after Klitschko Fury. Believe you me, it would not be exciting, bro. These are two classic boxers, and it will be the most boring, undisputed heavyweight fight ever. It's just the fact, and you know already how few fights. Against Joshua, it will be a very different scenario. It will be amazing. It will be war. So even though I like Usyk, man, I want Joshua to win, bro. Come on, I'm Team Joshua, bro. I want him to win because Joshua winning will give us a more exciting fight. Usyk winning would be nice for boxing, no doubt, but the fight would not be exciting, bro. It would be very boring. It's just how it is, you know. But you understand, I guess. So let me get to the next comment. Let's get to Forward Tonto. It says AJ win. Marville Festa says when animal begin run bad run, hunter self go begin shoot bad gun. Hashtag Vavulence. I think non-Nigerians would not understand that, bro. That's a tip, bro. This guy right here, man. Your parabolic phrase is quite, you know, fascinating, I must say, Marvin Festus. When animal begin run bad run, hunter self go begin shoot bad gun. Man, that's a very deep quote right there. So let's get to the next comment right here on the live chat. Ike Njoku says AJ for life. I want AJ to beat Usyk as if he stole something from him. AJ wins with a devastating knockout. What round? Our brother Lekon Osage already said he foresee AJ knocking out Usyk in the 7th round. I think that would be if Joshua knocks Usyk out in the 7th round, bro. Do you know how I would be so surprised? I don't remember the last time Usyk was knocked down. You know, heavy, like, and almost knocked out. Can't remember. Of course, he's been in trouble. He's been in trouble, like, for sure. We know that. He's been hurt, for sure. But we had to see him get knocked out, bro. But Joshua has the capacity to do so. He just have to, like, he has to stay grounded and keep it going, bro. It's one of those things that he has to do. Let me read more here. Danny Stoneman says Otto Wallin was able to push Fury back, get inside and cause trouble. That's right, he did that. That was how he gave Fury a little beating, bro. Bossing him up. Fury was bleeding all over. You're right. And I see Usyk doing the same thing, but it will be more difficult. Remember, Fury had to change trainers. He's now with Sugar Hill. Sugar Hill from the Krunk Gym. That's another beast of a trainer, bro. Those guys understand boxing from A to Z. Like, they can literally just teach you boxing, the fundamentals from A to Z. Something that you have to admire. Emmanuel Stewart was, like, I think he remains one of the best trainers of all. Like, I see Emmanuel Stewart as the greatest trainer of all time, in my opinion. He, like, when it comes to the heavyweights, bro, nah, he was a beast. May his soul continue to rest in peace. You know. So, Slum Raptor says Usyk is not easily frustrated by dirty fighting. Marco Hook tried it and Usyk practically tortured him in the ring. Yeah, but Marco Hook is not a big fighter. He's very, like, I think he's the same height as Usyk, so he's not a monster. So he's not a monster. Marco Hook fights very. His fighting style is very rugged, bro. He's also predictable. Joshua is a monster, bro. Fury is a monster. Fury is a big guy with his long arms and everything, and his dirty tactics. God, that would be very devastating. I tell you right now. He might not knock Usyk out, but he will punish him. He will use everything possible to make sure that he frustrates the hell out of Usyk. Usyk will be tired. That's how dirty that guy fights. Only Joshua, I think, can overcome that guy, because Joshua just understands Fury. They just, there are fighters that no matter how great you are, they just understand you. You can never run away. They just understand you. And when I look at Fury and Joshua, you just see there, Joshua understands Fury very well. He can predict Fury, unlike the other fighters. Dillian White, I thought Dillian White had a chance, but Dillian White fought like a bee. He fought like an uninterested fighter who just came there for money, for nothing else, for the payday. I was so frustrated with White. Even right now, I believe Daniel Dubois might beat White. White is no longer his kryptonite is the uppercut. Once you land the uppercut on White, he'll be gone. If you don't knock him out, you will surely hurt him. That's just a fact. and it's what it is. That uppercut is his weakness, bro. You know. Slum Raptor Marco Hook tried headbutting, elbows, low blows and stuff like that. I understand, but like I said before, Marco Hook is not a monster, bro. Samson Odukoya says AJ gonna get the W. I definitely hope so. Abdul Ghaffar Jimo says it's easy to say AJ should win via knockout. Even AJ is aware of what Usyk could do to him. AJ gas out too often. Too often, I don't think so. He gasses out sometimes, but not too often, bro. What was the last time AJ gassed out? Bro, come on, let's keep it right here. Joshua has a very good engine. He just need to know how to use it more, because every fighter gasses out, bro. No fighter would say I don't gas out. Maybe he might say Joe Joyce. The guy has an engine of, I don't know, Joe Joyce is made of something else. The engine that Joe Joyce has is just something else. I've never seen him get tired before. I've seen Usyk, get tired and recover in a way, but I've seen Fury get tired, but I've never seen Joe Joyce tired, just not even once. Guy is just a machine, bro. He keeps coming forward. Slum Raptor responding to Abdul Ghaffar Jimo. Moreover, people don't realize that by being more aggressive, AJ will be open to counters. Yes, it is true. There's where his new trainer comes in, Robert Garcia. Be more aggressive, but keeps your guard tight. Because at the end of the day, Joshua is the bigger man. He has the longer reach, And I don't think Joshua should throw unnecessary, combinations. Well, Joshua should not let his hands go except he knows he will eat the target. Because believe you me, Usyk cannot take punishment. He can't sustain Joshua's punishment. I'm just saying right now. He cannot. If you allow Joshua to get on you, is finished. I don't think Usyk would entertain Joshua being aggressive. But one thing I fear is that if Joshua becomes aggressive, and for example, he becomes aggressive, I know Joshua is going to win the early rounds. He will dominate Usyk. But that might take a toll on him in the later rounds in regards to his gas tank, because Joshua carries a lot of oxygen, stuff like that. You look at a guy, he's built like a tank, so you don't expect him not to gas out. You just have to, what he needs to do is reserve some for later, so I think with that he will get through. He doesn't need to lose weight, so he fight like a bigger man. You're a big man, bro. We'll reserve some for later. Slum Raptor says he already ate a ton of counters in 10 first fight. In 10 first fight? Despite being cautious. In the first fight. Yeah, but the first one was different, bro. It was different. He didn't fight well. He wanted to box. He wanted to counter Usyk as well. But Aki countered a guy. Come on, Usyk is not a god, bro. This guy was bullied by Chisora, bro. What are you guys saying? Did you see Chisora back down against Usyk? No. Imagine Joshua applied that such pressure, bro. Come on. Joshua just need to make sure his gas tank is intact. And not overstress it, that's what I see in it. So, Cornelius Oigboshie says AJ too much for Ukraine boy. AJ will smash him. Why do you say that? Why do you call it Ukraine, bro? Come on, man. Be respectful a little bit. What do you think about that? You mean Ukrainian? And you say AJ will smash it, bro. Come on, AJ can smash Usyk, no doubt, but don't say will, because this boxing right here. Usyk is not a Usyk just came out from a war zone, bro. This guy is not a normal human being. He's a different beast, and it would just take throwing punches. It would take more than just throwing punches to get him out of there. It would take a lot of dedication. But the fact that a lot of boxers are siding with Usyk is okay. That will give AJ more motivation to get the job done. You know. Slum Raptor says, replying to Cornelius Ogboche, yeah, sure, he definitely showed Usyk it was too much for him by being dominated and almost knocked down in the first fight. Raptor, you think it seems like you are an Usyk fan. Anyway, you're allowed. Anyway, I'm an Usyk fan as well, but I'm Team Joshua all day, bro. Come on, I have to summon my Nigerian brother to do the job. But if Usyk wins again, I'll be very sad about it, but you have to just give him props. It's not easy. What he's doing right now is something that the greats have done. The greats like Muhammad Ali, you know, maybe even more than that, because I don't know a boxer that was at the war front fighting a mighty nation like Russia and still have the will to want to defend, you know, his title. That's something that is more than a human, bro. You have to give this guy big props right here. So you guys shouldn't underestimate Usyk at all. Ademola Aderoju says, I believe Fury beats Usyk. AJ must have studied the fight he lost to Usyk. He knows what Usyk reacts to. He should target his body and arms. His guard will drop and will be caught unaware on the face. Kim says AJ was obliterated in the first fight. He was obliterated in the first rounds. Well, no, man, it wasn't that wasn't the case, bro. What do you mean? What were you watching? What fight did you watch, bro? Come on, man. That was not the case. Whatever he brings to the second fight to change things has to be some real kryptonite. Interesting. But he wasn't dominated. Like, come on, man. Yeah, he was beaten by not the way you're saying it right now. Ademola Aderoju again. AJ should go into the fight as if he wants to beat a small boy. He should carry the mentality that he would be hit by Usyk. Bro, you're so funny, man. You said AJ should go into the fight as if he wants to beat a small boy, man. What the? Usyk is not a small boy. Usyk is more than a human, bro. Usyk is like, he's a Terminator, bro. What do you say? He's not a small boy. What is small boy? Someone that is like someone that faced Russia. Come on, man. You have to give this guy bros. Not small, but yeah, I understand. Mental wise, mentally, he has to go into the fight as if he's going to beat up a small boy. But in reality, that's not the case, bro. Tari TV says Usyk. Danny Stockman Fury admitted he struggles against smaller fighters. Yeah, that's true. Tiny Tempest says AJ is going to gas out due to the psychological stress of the situation and get stopped. UAJ fanboys are embarrassing. He needs to be more aggressive. Do you think Usyk would just sit there? Bro, yes, I am an AJ fan for sure. I'm not a fanboy, but I'm an AJ fan, and I don't regret being an AJ fan. I will always be an AJ fan. It's a fact, you know. But What do you listen? This is the same Usyk that fought Charles Witherspoon, right? The same Usyk that fought Tony Bellew. You remember what Tony Bellew was doing in that round before he got stopped? The same Usyk that got bullied by Chisora. Are you saying right now? Chisora was not faced by Usyk, bro. He walked him down. So you think Joshua don't have the heart to do so? To do the same? He can do it. He just need to have the courage to say, listen, Joshua has to have the mentality of either you kill me here or I kill you here. I mean, kill or die trying. I mean, I'm not in terms of killing. No, that's I'm not literally, but come on, in the fighting sense, you know. Slum Raptor says AJ's best chance is to go all out from the first round if he's gonna catch Usyk. Go all out in the first round. That'll be dangerous, bro. What are you saying? If he's gonna catch Usyk, he has to do it when Usyk is cold. Come on, man. No. Is that no? Joshua should not go all around hard. No, first round, don't go all out. That's a danger right there. No. That'll be a disaster for plan, bro. Come on, I really go all out in the first round. No, bro. Tiny Tempest says, how many rabbits and excuses can you, AJ? Come on, if you don't have anything to say, just shut it, bro. Shush, bro. Come on, be respectful here, or I don't want to block anybody or so. Just be respectful when you comment on the live chat right here. Samsi Adekoya says AJ seek and destroy. And CBT Emmanuel Daniel says, when is the fight, please? August 20th, bro, in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Samsi Adekoya, every punches AJ throws most proper dissuade is very. That's right. Right. I have to agree with that, bro. I totally agree. So, big ups to each and every one of you for supporting the channel. Now we are going to, jump in on the Tommy Fury Jake Paul fight, and I'm just gonna give a little bit, I'm gonna give my take on it. So, Tommy Fury versus Jake Paul is official. He's on, and there's a fight right here that a lot of people want to see. And Jake Paul literally bullied Tommy Fury to accepting this fight. Even Tommy Fury's dad, John Fury, had a lot of excuse to make, saying that he's banned from entering America, stuff like that. He was basically bullied, and this fight right here is gonna be an interesting fight. Yes, of course, Tommy Fury accepting the fight and saying that he signed the contract.
And I'll see you August 6th. Just to let you all know, the fight on August 6th is going ahead. The contract has been signed after weeks and weeks of waiting for Jake Paul to sign up to the drug testing and potentially putting the fight at risk. He's finally signed up to the drug testing. We've agreed a contract that we're happy with, so the fight is going ahead, and I'll see you August 6th. Just to let you all know, the fight on August 6th.
Well, you can definitely see right here. You heard it from Tommy the Love Islander Fury. Well, what do I make of this fight? Tommy Fury will get beat by Jake Paul. He would, and it's sad, but he would. The level of opponent is fought so far have not been exciting, and I don't think he troubles Jake Paul. He might, of course, land some punch. He's big guy and stuff like that, but he doesn't know how to use his size. That's the thing. He doesn't know how to use his sides, and he's scared of getting hit. When you're a fighter, you're scared of getting hit. Then a guy like Jake Paul, even though he is a very easy fight, in terms of guy to beat, but I don't see Fury beating him. It's just a fact. So guys, thanks for your take on this. I appreciate for coming to the show. God bless you all. Cheers.
Street nigga too, but we are not the same. 30 on me and I got a good aim.